I'm an artist, okay. Multifaceted artist. Quite an explosive, I would say, period in my life at that time. Expose
No.
me?
Wait, let me explain.
Yeah.
Today's conversation is with Ruslan, an artist and content creator navigating creativity, identity, and self-expression in the digital age. Enjoy!
Okay.
Hi baby.
Hello. Oh,
Round 2.
How
Let's
are
go.
you?
Good.
good. Ready?
I think so. Let's
So
say hi
let's
to
say hi
our
to
beautiful...
the top camera.
Yes.
Let's hope my phone doesn't die. Okay.
We
Hello.
got something.
Hello, everybody. Hello, you.
Hello, everybody.
It's awesome to have you back.
But especially it's in such a different setting.
Oh, yeah.
Like this
Yeah.
feels very, very like official, very like we are recording a podcast. The other one felt more like very like
Punk.
just like we're just talking, girls are talking, you know, like
Yeah. Very underground.
yeah.
That's
So
true.
this is also cool. I like that.
Yeah. Do I need to understand about you, younger you, or your earlier context to understand the person that sits in front of me now?
I think this is a very interesting question because I think somehow in the last years I'm really trying to unlearn to be so much connected with the past, and I think for now I really like to build this not new persona, but more of some kind of developed version of myself that is kind of letting go of all of the past connections in a certain way. And of course, I think they're a big part of building of who we are right now.
Yeah.
But I like to be, it's very cool now to be perceived more as, okay, you're Ruslan, you're, I don't know, an artist, or is just this funny guy, talkative guy, whatever, you know, rather than, I don't know, a teacher, mentor, whatever, you're from Lithuania. I think at one point, I don't remember, I think it was actually you who said that. Yeah, it was you. We were with you in Institute for X, you know, and then you were meeting my friend Konstantina.
Yeah.
And then you asked her, like, what do you do? And she said, like, you know, I'm from Greece, I work in the shop. And you said, no, but what do you do? Like, who you are, you know, like...
I remember
who
that.
you know this, and I really like it this way, you know. I really like it because one of our immediate responses is always to say a country and our profession or whatever, rather than, okay, I'm an artist, okay, I can call myself like that. Multifaceted artist, legend, whatever. No. So to come back, I think, to your question, I think I really always like to say that I like to turn chaos into product. And through creating this product, I am getting closer to the ultimate truth of understanding all of this chaos. That's kind of my mission. And I think also I want to join in understanding the chaos together with other people. And this is what I do. Starting with the mentoring experience before, I would say, and then content creation that I'm focusing on now, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just made me think of something, and we don't have to like dive into that if you don't want to or if you don't feel comfortable. It's, I think, related also to like sexuality and all that, because no. I don't want to like expose you or like, you know,
Expose
no.
me?
Wait, let me explain.
Yeah.
It's because when you talk about turning chaos into a product or something, it just makes me think so much about like the feminine and the masculine energy. It just makes me think about if you ever thought about how it's connected to that, or if it is connected for you to that, if that makes sense, you know, because I feel like the feminine energy is very much talked about as like the chaos and like this, you know,
you go there.
and I feel like you probably have a lot of feminine energy, I guess, and maybe that's why. But I don't know if you ever even thought about it.
Yeah.
This is just what makes me, what I think about when you say like, oh, I turn chaos into something, and I'm like,
maybe this is where the maybe my product, this is something like of a feminine and masculine coexistence, co-creation, or something. Because I think that all of this chaos and the creativeness and stuff when it's more material, but then I need for myself maybe some kind of a structure, and I need to learn how to also I need to learn how to create a great structure for the videos in order to bring also my message very clear, because I can talk for hours and everything, and I can spiral around one topic for ages, but then I don't reach anywhere at the end of the day. This is why I'm trying to do now. I'm trying to reduce my videos from 3 minutes to 1.5, but it's not only because to adjust my content to the fast-paced generation, but also because I want to train myself how to bring what I want to say in a much more clear way.
You mean to like boil it down to its essence?
Yeah. I just want to come back to your actual question about the feminine and masculine. And I think that question I really raised for myself, like maybe, I don't know, 6 years ago. It was like I was in the middle of my education. And I think there I had quite a big boom of creativity. Like I just started at that time to write songs, like write lyrics for my songs and everything. And I think I was very concerned also about the LGBTQ plus situation in Lithuania and everything. And then I was preparing also for my coming out in Lithuania. And it's like, it's not that it's that not obvious that we are a fruity lady here, but I found it very important for me to have coming out to my parents, my family and everything. So I was preparing also for that. So it was quite an explosive, I would say, period in my life at that time. And there, I think I really dived more into anger and this like black and red energy and everything. So, and God bless all the people who were around me that time,
I'm not crying, just to say I have allergies.
Baby, no.
No, but I'm listening. So I know I didn't plan to ask you on this. And like, of course I know about you. But I also think it's something personal, right?
Yeah.
So that's why I was like, okay, maybe you don't feel comfortable talking about it, but I also feel like it's interesting to think about this feminine and masculine energy in terms of like being an artist and creating, because I feel like it does play a role.
Yeah. And this is where I was going with this masculine and feminine in the sense, like, because there I got asked a lot, for example, about, oh, you're dressing up so mixed gender, you kind of mixed gender. And honestly, like I didn't think that. I just had at one point a little lipstick on and that's it. Now I don't wear it anymore, but that time I felt like a rock star. So rather than like, it was more of a rock star than I wanted to channel some kind of like, I'm a woman or like a feminine energy or whatever, And and I got asked a lot, like, oh, but like, are you considering that maybe you're non-binary or maybe you're trans? And I'm like, no, actually, because I think one of my main missions from the earlier age, I always wanted to show that I'm a man and I can also express myself like this, dress like that, and but at the end, what matters is that you're a great person, that you have great values and everything. And like, I think this is what was always a big phenomenon for me in general, like reflecting now on my school days. Because it's not there that I was the star of the party there. But I was so privileged and lucky that I didn't get bullied. I didn't get any of comments, whatever. And I'm always asking people, who I meet from my school, my ex-classmates or something, or people who knew me at this very blessing period of my life, to be honest. I asked them like, but how? I was part of the Russian-speaking school in the middle of a small town of Lithuania, like, and it sounds quite, like, and they were always saying to me, like, I think nobody cared that you are wearing Lana Del Rey sweatshirt or Lady Gaga t-shirt and doing, I don't know, this voguing and death drops in the middle of a corridor. Because at the end of the day, you were the person who supporting everybody, active in school life, filming stuff, creative. You're like, I was not a center of the party and wherever. I was really not partying and everything, but I was present, you know, I was always there. Okay, let's go, initiative, we can do it. And I think this is what I want to carry with myself. So as such, coming back to feminine and masculine, that I never really focused on that. I never thought about it, you know, it's just like, this is how it feels cool, or it feels nice, or it's maybe something is trendy that I can apply to myself and try. And okay, it doesn't work for me. I was wearing lipstick for 1.5 years. It worked for me. Then afterwards, something just switched and I stopped doing that. You know, it's just matter of experimentation. I think we're constantly learning about ourselves, about how we would like to behave, how we would like to dress, or how we would like to be in a society. What would be our role and everything. And you're very lucky, I think, when you actually ask these kind of questions to yourself, you know, because there are also many people who don't do that, and that's fine. But I do it this way. So I never really stick with much of feminine, masculine questions, I would say. So yeah. Meow, meow, meow.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. I was always attracted to the idea of creating digital content. Designs, pictures, fan arts, you know, and I was recording her without her consent. And I think that was really much what helped me to make the first video,